All right, so I came across this video and I recognized the thumbnail of this lady's page because I believe she commented on my 8th day video, and she said that was her favorite song of theirs. And on my feed here, this popped up, so I thought, okay, why don't we give her a shot? It's called "What Orthodox Jewish Women Are Wearing in New York, the Modest Style."
They just finished writing a Torah.
I do investment management for the cannabis industry. It's a walking contradiction.
This girl looks super familiar too, like I've seen her on TV or something. Could be wrong though.
How do you view others who choose to dress more provocatively?
My name is Batsheva, and I'm an Orthodox Jew.
Batsheva. Very interesting name. I mean, maybe interesting to me. Maybe that's a pretty common name. I don't think I've ever heard Batsheva before. She's very stylish. I like the two-tone boots here.
Always been obsessed with fashion and experimenting with different styles in my wardrobe, but every time I look at images of Orthodox Jewish women in the media, we're always represented as wearing the same oppressive black clothes. So I didn't.
Now, it's interesting that she says oppressive black clothes when a lot of the men wear black. I wonder, did the men find it oppressive? Maybe that's not, maybe she's just using that word because like everybody does wear it. But I don't know if I would say black is oppressive. I do like color though. I will say that. I have been asking how come there's no color in the men's wardrobes. So it's nice to see that the ladies do. Or at least she's going to show me maybe some ladies who wear a pop of color.
I decided to visit different Jewish communities in New York City to find out whether Orthodox Jewish women really all dress the same, or is there another story altogether? Welcome to Flatbush, one of the biggest hubs for Jewish food and fashion in New York.
This is also in New York. This kind of looks like where the Hasidic, where Yoni's videos were filmed, you know?
It is home to a large Syrian Jewish population as well as a large community of Ashkenaz Orthodox Jews, colloquially known as Black Hatters.
Okay, yeah, maybe this is. So she said it's a large population of Syrian Jews and then the Ashkenazis. Okay. I love the black hats, man. They're so crisp, so clean.
Some of the biggest Orthodox Jewish trends always stem from Flatbush, so I wanted to explore some of the neighborhood's most iconic shops. My Mother's Armour is a vintage boutique focused on modest fashion, and it always bursts with color. It was a relief for me to go shopping here.
Now, in terms of modest fashion, I'm guessing it's like not so skin tight, you know, maybe you're not fully covered. Like, I know some places you're not allowed to show like your décolletage, right? The collarbone. Is that the same here? Like, do you have to wear something sort of like turtlenecky, or can you show like your collarbone? Obviously, no cleavage maybe. And like, does it have to be below the knees in terms of skirts? Can you be a little bit above the knees? What is so sexy about a knee? Because I remember that's in high school. A lot of the rules were a lot of the girls who wore skirts or kilts had to have them below the knee.
Whereas unlike regular vintage shops, every single thing I tried on actually covered my knees and collarbone.
Okay, there we go. So cover the knees and the collarbone. Interesting. Yeah, what is so not modest about a knee? Maybe explain that one to me. The collarbone, I guess I can kind of get, maybe not even really, but I'm sure somebody will give me a good explanation.
Today, they're hosting a pop-up for LA-based Orthodox Jewish brand Miyamod, whose skirts I personally wear like almost every day.
My name is Leah. I've come all the way from Los Angeles, California to do a pop-up at my mother's.
Oh, I love this lady's accent. It's kind of like New Jersey, yet kind of New Yorky, and yeah, I love that.
I'm white, even while the owner of my mother's I'm white.
Amwa. I'm not making fun of her. I'm just saying I love hearing that accent. It's so distinct, you know?
Very graciously opened up her space to us, and I'm so grateful. She's been a doll. Our classic skirt is a fit and flare shape, which is
Adele. She kind of had like an Australian accent there too, though. Interesting.
so flattering on any body type. So this length is, for example, 25 inches. That's the standard length that all the religious Jewish shops carry so that people can cover their knees.
Yeah.
However, the skirt also comes in 20 inches and also comes in 30 inches. So that's why I say it's so inclusive.
So 25 inches is the standard for Jewish women to wear for a skirt in order to cover their knees. Very interesting.
And the flattering of the fit and flare.
I got this shirt at a thrift store for $2. This is from, I have no clue. Okay. This slip dress is from Zara.
Your
Shoes, I got somewhere in the city.
Could you tell people what you do for a living?
So I do investment management.
Also, I think I remember from another video maybe I had watched, stockings are a big thing. Now, what is the purpose of the stocking? If the knees are covered and the dress is long enough and all that kind of stuff, what is the purpose of then the stocking? Is the woman's skin like the issue kind of thing? Not the issue, but I mean, I guess the thing you're trying to cover up mainly.
For the cannabis industry, we have a company called Canvestments.
That's just
Yeah.
so cool. I've never met an Orthodox Jewish woman who does that.
It's a walking contradiction, and you know, we're at a time where like they're just starting to come around to it. It's really exciting.
So I just tried this on. It definitely looks like it's 80s. I love it so much, but she said that I need like a little bit of alterations.
Yeah, I'd probably take it in just a little bit, but that's a very beautiful dress. I like the colors, it's very funky.
But like, oh my god. So whenever I'm in New York, I always come to the store to buy tights because a lot of Orthodox Jews cover their legs with at least something, even if it's just sheer skin color tights. So I always...
Yeah, okay, so I'm right. But what is the reason for that? Is it just by habit? Is it yeah, I can't come up with a reason why, but I'm sure somebody will let me know.
always stock up whenever I'm in New York because a lot of out-of-town communities, like where I live, like in Boston, we don't have a tights store that caters to people who need to cover their legs.
Crown Heights, yeah, sweet, I was right. Okay, nice.
I consider Crown Heights to be like the hipster capital of Orthodox Jewish America. It's filled with up-and-coming eateries, artistic creatives, and like tons of Doc Martens. It's also the headquarters for Chabad Jews, an Eastern European-based Hasidic sect following the teachings of the Lubavitcher Rebbe.
Okay, Chabad Jews, gotcha. Oh, look at that. This is like a dreidel. Well, it's not like a dreidel. I guess it is a dreidel. This is cool. I'm gonna have to go to New York and visit these areas.
Chabad Jews tend to be very extroverted, focusing most of their Judaism on outreach for other Jews around the world. This makes Crown Heights honestly like an incredibly welcoming place for all types of people to be who they are without judgment.
Hi, my name's Nicole. So I live in Crown Heights, Brooklyn. I'm also an FIT student and I work part-time in Manhattan in the fashion industry.
Oh my god, you're just so cool.
Okay, so she works in the fashion industry. So, I mean, her outfit looks like she's likes clothing. Obviously, she's big into the clothing. Very cool.
It's so cool. Starting with the hat.
Yes.
Still very modest though. Like, you know, obviously, you know, that's part of the look. But yeah, I can see that she still very much focuses on that modesty aspect.
This is my friend's merch, basically. My friend Ava runs a seasonal shul called Townhouse, and she has such cute merch. This coat.
Shout out her merch. Go check it out. I don't know the link, but I'm sure you can look it up.
From from H&M.
H&M, we love.
A long dress from H&M, and I actually tailored it because the slit was really high up. H&M belt.
Thank you.
And some boots from Steve Madden.
Oh, and your bag?
Yes, my bag is also from Steve Madden.
Why do you think so many religious women struggle with tznius or modesty?
Tznius equals modesty. Okay. So women struggle with it? Is that what she said? Let me go back just a little bit.
Struggle with tznius or modesty.
I think we were taught to, cover this, cover that, but are we taught in detail why I should actually care about this and how it really contributes to my life? I think that's maybe something that maybe some communities or families or schools are struggling with. Maybe they don't emphasize that enough. This is a seminary that the
Yeah, I mean, like I said, to me, I'm not quite sure what the importance of that is. But then again, I also didn't understand how come, men weren't able to watch women dance or sing. But then you guys have explained that in the comments, so I've kind of started to understand that. Modesty, obviously, that's pretty standard, but maybe there's another reason to it that I'm not aware of.
himself created. It's a Val Chuva seminary for girls who are just trying to explore Chabad more and their Judaism more.
My name is Miriam. This is Zara. It's called
Ooh, I love this lady's hair.
Stradivarius.
Stradivarius. Oh, I know that brand.
I got it in Ukraine and also come from
Ukraine, cool. I love her hair. Absolutely beautiful.
Ukraine.
Oh, also got your
It
Ukraine.
was made there. And shoes got from a friend.
Oh my god, I love the velvet. What about your bag?
That's Michael Kors.
Can I see your nails?
Also made in Ukraine.
So from the top, I guess I have my headband. I don't know where that's from, maybe like Target or something.
Uh-huh.
This is from Hefker. I just got it yesterday. This is
Now, I don't know any of these brands outside of like H&M and Zara. Are these like specific brands within like the Jewish community, or am I just not fashion forward? And maybe I should know what like Hefker is, because I've never heard of that.
from J. Crew, I think. This
Cute.
is from Hefker. The skirt.
So cute.
The leggings, they're from a friend. Shoes are from Forever 21. You could follow all of the mitzvot except for sneas, and no one knows you're Jewish. But the moment that you put sneas on, people are like, whoa, you changed your life. Like, are you okay?
Wait. I gotta go back to understand what you just said there. So you could follow all the Torah's commandments.
The leggings, they're from a friend. Shoes are from Forever 21. You could follow all of the mitzvot.
Mitzvot. Okay, is that what you said? All of the mitzvot? Is that the commandments?
Except for sneas, and no.
Oh, so she's saying you could do every single commandment except for being modest, and then people don't know that you're Jewish because of that?
No one knows you're Jewish, but the moment that you put sneas on, people are like, whoa, you changed your life.
But then the moment you start looking, I'll move it from this face.
Are you okay?
So the moment you start looking more modest and covering up, I guess, a little bit more, then people start to understand that you are Jewish. Gotcha.
Like, you know, they start asking questions where you're like, no, this is who I've been on the inside. I've just slowly started to change how I'm dressing on the outside.
I have only been like doing sneas for the last month and a half since I've been.
Wow.
I love it. Like.
So, is this like something super frowned upon, or can you be like shunned in a way from the community if you don't practice being modest or wearing like modest clothing? Or is it as long as you're doing everything else that's kind of like can be looked, like turn the other cheek kind of thing to it?
I can like decorate myself in incredibly beautiful ways. I don't need my skin to be my decoration. That can be more just mine.
I just feel like out of all the neighborhoods in New York, like the Jewish neighborhoods in New York, this one is the most hipster, the most fashionable.
People want to be creative. We want to have like freedom to be creative and be maybe like a little hipster and a little.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, I agree, fashion doesn't necessarily mean you have to have the least amount of clothing on or showing the most amount of skin. And if you can still look fashionable, and like, I mean, this girl looks very, very fashionable, and she's covered to her neck, which is, you know, it doesn't look strange or out of place to me just because of the way she's put on her outfit. Those videos that she had mentioned at the beginning, like when I watched that thing on Netflix, like Unorthodox, yeah, a lot of those women had the same kind of outfit on, and I guess it could look a little bit more oppressive in a way. But yeah, if you could wear your clothing like this and layer it properly, then I don't see why not.
A little hippie at times.
Yes.
Crown Heights, you could be whatever you want. Oh my gosh. They just finished writing a Torah. And
Oh, wow.
We're having a whole party because a Torah was finished.
Wow, and we just learned about that. So did they finish? They didn't obviously finish the Torah here, did they? They finished it maybe in the place where they scribe, and now we're just celebrating on the streets.
Oh my God.
I have some things for you.
Oh yeah?
Visited my friend Fagi in Manhattan. Okay.
Yeah, what?
I got the good. It's like a conductor's hat, and it's really cute. It needs to be like lint rolled.
Oh my God,
It
wait.
was in storage, but it's gonna look very good on you.
Wait, can you hold the camera and see?
I would love to. What an honor.
Okay.
I'm a vlogger now. I'm a vlogger. What's up? Hey guys, come with me on my day through Manhattan.
This is cool to now see like the other aspect of what I've been watching and learning, like more of the female aspect of things. This is pretty cool because a lot of the stuff that we've watched is definitely heavily male oriented and what they have to do and how they practice being Jewish and you know, all that stuff. So it's cool to see the flip side of like what the women do, and we got a little bit of a taste of that with the documentary, and we saw like what mothers do with all the children, taking care of them, and then the kosher kitchens and all that stuff, like keeping the house in order and all that. But this is pretty cool too, learning all this.
Wait, I love the attention on me now. Okay, I really apologize for the way that I look. I did not think that.
Stop, you look good. Stop.
No,
Stop.
Okay, fine.
You look good.
Fine.
Hey.
Women, they love this little, not fishing for compliments, but this girl knows that she's pretty, you know. She's kind of giving me like an Alanis Morissette vibe here, especially with this hat on.
Who's she?
Wait, this is actually cute.
Yeah, it is. Who's she?
Okay, no, we're keeping it. Wait,
Yeah, definitely giving me like Alanis Morissette for sure.
this actually looks good with like what I'm wearing now.
It does. It's the vibe.
Thank you.
Do a little spin, do a little walk, do a little model walk. Hey, who's she? Who's she? Oh, give us some attitude. Hey, love it. Work it.
Yeah, work the catwalk, girl. There's a dope shirt, Pac-Man shirt too. I like that.
Look at that smile, folks. Look at that smile. She cutie.
My no makeup face.
Okay. Your no makeup face is slaying.
This is Borough Park, one of
I'm gonna have to check out that song. Talk Yiddish to me? That sounds hilarious. That sounds like a parody video.
the largest Hasidic communities on the East Coast. It's home to a large variety of Hasidic sects, each with their own religious customs, outlooks, and dress codes. Borough Park is a tight-knit community, known for its charity organizations.
Borough Park. Okay, cool.
And its emphasis on chesed, or acts of kindness. The dress code here is definitely more conservative than Crown Heights or Flatbush, but restriction does not always mean oppression, and I wanted to explore the beauty that some people find in Judaism's more restrictive dress codes.
Whoa, that was a cool little thing of the wedding here. The woman had like a full veil.
And I wanted to explore the beauty that some people...
Yeah, like her veil... Most veils are pretty lacy, pretty see-through, you know? But this one's like a solid thing, which obviously she has to be helped walking down the aisle for that. That's cool. Beautiful outfit. Beautiful dress.
People find in Judaism's more restrictive dress codes.
My name is Leah Devar-Yagutkin, and I am a proud Yeshivish Jew.
A lot of people wanted to know why Yeshivish people always dress in black.
So she's a proud yeshivish Jew. Okay. And black is typical dress. Okay.
I don't wear black very often. We can actually take a look into my closet.
Oh, okay.
Here's some beige. Guys, I have a lot of laundry hanging up in the laundry room, but there's usually more colors. A lot of pinks, a lot of whites. Oh, look at that, more whites.
So it's okay for the ladies to wear color. For the men, it's more strict in terms of you want to look like you're part of the community, or that you can get picked out as part of a community, right?
Some blues we got here, some navy blues, some grays. And there's literally like 2 shirts that are black and an ultimate of like 3 skirts. So the stigma of we only wear black is not true. It's for every single person itself.
Okay, cool. I mean, she's got a nice wardrobe. You can really pair a lot of her clothing with, you know, the tops are very interchangeable with the bottoms and vice versa. So it's nice to have that. Black on black always looks pretty crisp and pretty clean, but you typically, for at least for me, I only really see a black and black if it's a wedding or maybe a funeral. So to see it like in a day-to-day basis, not as common for me at least.
Some people just look skinnier in black. As when I ask my friends, like, why are you always wearing black? It's such a depressing color.
Yeah.
They're like, I look skinnier in it. So I'm like, okay, whatever floats your boat.
How do you view others who choose to dress more provocatively?
Whatever you choose does not make you a lower person. It does not make me look down on you, downgrade you. Everyone should wear whatever they're on their own levels. If you ever walk into a religious area and they're staring you up and down.
People stare at me in Borough Park. People stare at me all the time because I do not dress like a Hasidic woman.
Okay, so that's good to know. I mean, that girl, I like her viewpoint. Just because they're not wearing a specific outfit, you shouldn't look down upon them. You should all still look the same. I keep pausing on like the worst faces.
Don't think that they're
there we go, that's better. Yeah, like, I mean, it's tough to say because, again, I don't come from the community. So if you're so used to following one kind of set of rules or, you know, standards and stuff like that, and somebody deviates a little bit, yeah, obviously they kind of maybe stick out a little bit more. But I think, like that previous girl says, like, as long as you're following all the commandments and you know, practicing properly, and maybe you're just not dressing a certain way, I don't see it that big of an issue. But that's just me. I don't know. I'll go back a little bit.
In Borough Park, people stare at me all the time because I do not dress like a Hasidic woman. I don't think that they're looking at me and they're like, oh my god, like, what is she wearing? It's because, like, they're just not used to a person wearing, like, Doc Martens.
Just making it clear, they stare at everyone, even their own mothers, grandfathers, fathers, brothers. They stare. They just stare.
Come to Borough Park, we'll stare at you, but it's...
Okay, so some shots are getting fired at the men at Borough Park. All right.
A friendly stare.
Yeah.
But only one section of American Orthodox Jewry live in New York. The rest live scattered across the United States in what we call out-of-town communities. Growing up in LA, I always took fashion inspiration from the world around me.
That's pretty cool. I did not know that. I thought the vast majority of the population was kind of in New York. That's cool to know that they're spread out.
All the creative styles on Melrose, the artsy thrift shops, and the social media culture all influenced the way I shaped my wardrobe.
Wow, that guy was super tall.
Thrift shops and the social media culture all...
Unless this girl is super short. But this guy looks like he's like 6'7" or something. Holy smokes.
Influenced the way I shaped my wardrobe. I feel like this holds true for most Orthodox Jews in LA who like to find the beauty in the world around them and incorporate it into their Judaism. But just to be sure, I visited a few LA friends of mine just to see what they had to say.
Hi, my name is Lele. I'm from LA.
That's a cool name, Lele. I would read that as Lily, but Lele, cool.
But I currently live in Baltimore. I moved out here about a year ago. Growing up in Los Angeles, there was literally fashion all around me, all around everyone there, which was always really fun. I am an Orthodox Jew. In our religion, once you are married, you are supposed to cover your hair. So this is actually a wig. Sometimes I choose to wear a little hat.
Oh, this girl at 23 is already married. That's pretty cool. That's very old school, I guess, in like today's modern times, like to hear that somebody's married that young, quote unquote. Um, Now, another question in terms of covering the hair, why once you're married, is it because then your hair should belong sort of to the union of you and your husband, and so he should only really be the one who sees your hair, and so you wear another person's hair to cover that?
I know it's a little crazy. So like I'll see something like this on ASOS, super trendy corset style kind of top, and I'm like, I want that. But I also dress modestly, so how am I supposed to do this? You just put it on top of the bind down and it's perfectly modest.
So you wear it on top of another outfit. I mean, it doesn't look bad. It kind of looks a little out of place, but I'm not very fashionable, so I could think that that looks a little off, but it could actually be quite trendy or in fashion.
We got this midi pencil skirt.
Oh my god, and your nails match. Wait, show me your nails. Yeah, exactly.
I got this little collar chain off of ASOS. The ear game.
Oh my god, so cute.
And then I just have one on this here. Slip dresses, like slip skirts, are a fan favorite. Imagine in the summer, like a cute, thin, like white t-shirt, either under or over.
Okay, I was about to say, because that dress has like spaghetti straps and a bit of a low, I guess a low dip, but she's saying she would wear a t-shirt underneath it. Gotcha.
Winter, sweaters. Sweaters are your best friend. Sweaters and slips. Just think sweaters and slips, the two S's.
Yes. Woo! It looks so good.
We did good.
Yeah.
We did good. Wait, should we accessorize her?
Oh, okay. Here's the hat. Is Nomi's hat.
Just at
Backwards.
Yeah, no, the outfits doesn't look bad. I think to me would just drive me a little nuts though, having to layer so much. But again, I'm a simple man. I don't really have much fashion. I wear a lot of sweaters and t-shirts, and that's about it. So when I do go to a wedding or something, I do dress up obviously, and I'd say I look pretty good. But on a regular day to day, it's just sweaters and a t-shirt. So
what do we think?
We love.
Yeah? This is very fall.
Yes.
Yeah. Very fall energy.
Amazing.
We love energy.
yeah, this would be a very good fall outfit for sure. Yeah. Embrace your misfit. Well, that was awesome. I really enjoyed that. I might have to check out a few more of her videos, see if she has anything other things related to like females and the Jewish religion and stuff like that. But yeah, guys, definitely go check out her page. Hit the subscribe button for her. I'll leave the video linked in the description. Smash the like button because this was a fun video to watch. And you guys let me know in the comment section below if there was something I missed, or you guys can explain something to me. That'd be great. And don't forget to hit subscribe for me so you can keep up to date with the videos, and I'll catch you on the next one. All right, see you guys.